The entire basketball community is criticizing Angel Reese for what she did after posting a video of herself on a private plane, which may have jeopardized her career in Chicago. Angel was already dancing on TikTok, bending over, twerking, and displaying moves that would cause any doctor to doubt her alleged back ailment, while New York was thrashing her teammates in their season-ending match. Missing a single game is no longer the only issue. Concerns a pattern of conduct that has caused even her staunchest fans to abandon her. Additionally, make sure to listen to what teammates are reportedly saying behind closed doors. If you want to keep up with all the most recent WNBA drama before we get into this complete disaster, click the subscribe button. I promise you that this narrative is only beginning, and you won't want to miss what comes next. Angel Reese missed Chicago's season finale, stating she was unable to play even 20 minutes of basketball due to a severe back injury. Back soreness/illness was stated in the official injury report, which raises suspicions because it's unclear which condition it is. However, this is when things really get out of hand. Angel was sharing videos of herself boarding a private plane, dancing with guests, and performing. We're talking about bending, twisting, gyrating, and pretty much anything else that you can't do at all if you have a real back problem. For good reason, the internet took off right away. "Your back seems fine now, and I guess that injury healed really quickly," was one of the comments made by fans. To be honest, they have every reason to be angry. This isn't just another January regular season game. This was the season's last game, giving the team an opportunity to finish well. Angel also preferred TikTok views to those of her comrades. She was performing maneuvers in that video that the majority of healthy people, let alone someone with a reportedly wounded back that prevented them from playing professional basketball, couldn't even perform, according to one fan. However, that wasn't the complete tale, since everyone would be even more shocked by what transpired next. According to people close to the Sky organization, Angel's rapport with the crew has been declining for weeks, if not months. Do you recall earlier in the season when she publicly chastised teammates? That wasn't an isolated incident. It seems that Angel has been in a conflict in that locker room. She has reportedly been yearning to leave Chicago since the middle of the season, according to several reports. According to some insiders, she may have been trying to pressure the team with this injury scenario. The timing is what adds even more controversy to this. With playoff positioning for next season's draft selections and team morale going into the offseason, the Sky needed every player available for that final game. Her trip. Additionally, she didn't simply walk out of town either. She posted it on social media to ensure that everyone was aware of it, including that she had a celebration going on. Angel appears even more terrible when compared to other players. Caitlin Clark never missed a game unless it was necessary, even though she was getting smashed in every game during her rookie season, getting elbows to the face and being pushed around like a pinball. She has been open about her 2025 injuries, even though she has been suffering with real ones, and she hasn't been spotted dancing on social media hours later. That's what separates Angel Reese's current endeavors from being a professional. Regarding Caitlin, there is no greater contrast between the way these two respond to hardship. Players like Caitlin and Sophie Cunningham are persevering through real injuries and supporting their teammates even when they're not feeling well, while Angels out here are producing TikTok content throughout team games. For weeks, Sophie persevered through a shoulder ailment without once complaining. Additionally, you didn't see her having a party on Instagram that same evening when she was forced to sit out. That's known as respect for both your teammates and the game. Angel reportedly never learned these two things. This is something that has to be said but isn't being discussed. This trend dates back to her time as an LSU student. The turmoil followed Angel to Baton Rouge when she moved from Maryland due to claimed problems with coaches and players. Although she did win a title there, the ongoing disputes and issues overshadowed even that achievement. She has since been benched in the professional league for saying things that hurt the club. She has publicly disparaged players and coaches, and her off-court antics have garnered more media attention than her basketball prowess. Fans have been calling her a brick queen, but it goes beyond simply her dismal shooting percentage. It concerns the way she has been establishing bonds with teammates, coaches, and supporters. A post player who shoots 39% from the field and then skips games to take a vacation is essentially letting everyone know that they don't care about winning or getting better. The only reasons you are there are to get paid and gain Instagram followers. The really intriguing part of this story is what transpired later. The statement issued by the Sky organization was as basic as they come. They essentially state that they support each player's health decisions, but it's clear from their nonverbal cues that they're unhappy. According to sources inside the company, trade negotiations have already started, and Angel's name is at the top of the list. What team wants to play a player who quits on her squad and then brags about it on social media? That is the issue. This matter is far from done, so please like and comment below if you believe Angel should be traded or if the Sky should give her another chance. This disaster also has enormous financial ramifications. After this most recent incident, some firms are apparently reevaluating their agreements, even though Angel had several endorsement deals scheduled for the offseason. When you pretend to be a social media influencer who also plays basketball while attempting to promote yourself as a professional athlete, sponsors occasionally take notice. They choose athletes who embody commitment and diligence over those who fabricate injuries and attend parties. This is the true kicker, though, that no one anticipated. Now, former WNBA players are criticizing Angel's actions. According to reports, Diana Taurasi, who never holds back, warned a close friend or acquaintance that such conduct would never be tolerated in her locker room. Everyone is aware that Sue Bird's cryptic tweet regarding professionalism was intended to address this circumstance. You know you've gone too far when game legends call you out without even mentioning your name. Angel's reputation may have already suffered irreparable harm. Some people cite her age of 22 as an excuse, yet Caitlin Clark is the same age and behaves like a seasoned veteran of 10 years. In just one quarter, Aaliyah Boston, who is even younger, demonstrates greater maturity than Angel had during the season. Being too old is not a justification for being unprofessional. It's merely a pretext that allows inappropriate conduct to persist. The fact that Angel genuinely has skill adds to the frustration of the entire situation. She's 6'3", athletic, and capable of dominating the paint when she is focused. However, in professional sports, talent devoid of discipline is meaningless. All WNBA players possess exceptional talent. They reach the top level for that reason. Commitment, not skill, is what separates bench warmers from stars. Furthermore, it appears that Angel is more dedicated to her TikTok algorithm than to the success of her team. The reaction from Sky supporters has been ruthless. If Angel returns next year, season ticket holders say they won't renew. Since this occurrence, jersey sales are said to have drastically decreased. Comments calling for responsibility are all over the team's social media accounts. You've lost the room when your own fan base abandons you thus swiftly and so forcefully. Other teams in the league are keeping track of this in the meantime. For instance, the Fever established a culture of accountability and cooperation that is entirely at odds with what is being placed in Chicago. Players who put the team first, work hard, and show up every day like Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham set the example. For this reason, although Chicago appears to be collapsing from within, Indiana's trajectory is trending upward. Adding into this is also the psychological component of this. Sports psychologists say that Angel's actions indicate that she is under a lot of stress and is utilizing avoidance strategies as a coping mechanism. To divert attention from her real performance, she is fabricating drama and distractions, rather than confronting her on-court difficulties, poor shooting, team disputes, and coaching criticism. In professional sports, it's a form of self-defense, but it's also career suicide. Angels Camp sources are attempting to minimize the damage by asserting that the dancing in the video wasn't as demanding as it appeared, and that the back ailment was real. Come on, though, everyone has eyes. We watch as she moves, bends, and twists in ways that someone with a real back ailment really cannot. They are so desperate to preserve what remains of her reputation that they're even attempting to spin this. Her next move will depend on Angel. People may forgive and forget her if she returns the following season, gives it her all, plays every game, and doesn't say anything. However, she will be out of the league sooner than you can say TikTok influencer if she keeps up this pattern of drama, justifications, and elevating herself above the team. With eager rookies joining every year who would kill for her opportunity, the WNBA cannot accommodate players who don't respect the game. The unfortunate thing about all of this is that Angel Reese could have been a key member of the skiers' core team. She was expected to join stars like Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark as part of the new generation that would improve the league. Rather, she is turned into a warning about what occurs when immaturity and ego triumph over ability and chance. Here, too, the league office must intervene. Players publicly making fun of the injury reporting system and missing games for vacation is something the WNBA cannot afford. What message does this send to other players if there are no repercussions for this behavior? What message does it convey to spectators who pay a lot of money for tickets in the hopes of witnessing the top players compete? Commissioner Kathy Angelbert must openly address the issue of the game's integrity. One thing is becoming quite evident as this story progresses. Angel Reese may have just pushed herself out of Chicago and out of the league's favor completely. You're not only harming yourself when you put your social media influence ahead of professional basketball, when you fabricate injuries during team fights, or when you start drama rather than help the team win. There is no more glaring difference with players such as Sophie Cunningham. Sophie is out there leading by example, diving for lost balls and performing all the small tasks that win games but don't appear on stat sheets. She has never been charged with falsifying an injury or leaving her team. That's what separates a basketball enthusiast from someone who enjoys the attention that comes with playing the sport. This narrative is far from finished, so please subscribe and click the notification bell. And the consequences of Angel's TikTok mishap are only getting started. You'll want to be present for every unexpected development when the trade rumors, team dynamics, and sponsor reactions blow up in the upcoming weeks.